All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, CM Punk is a bitch. And at this point, I don't give a fuck if they take this video off of YouTube. CM Punk is always going to be, to me, a bitch. A bitch. He's a bitch. A crybaby bitch. He can never be fucking satisfied with anything when it comes to the wrestling business. Anything when it comes to the sports entertainment business. They lick and lap and kiss fucking CM Punk's fucking ass, and all he does is still fucking complain. Still complain. He didn't go to AEW for AEW to get more star power, or for AEW young guys to fucking get somewhere. He went there, like I told y'all, almost a fucking year ago. He went there to stroke his fucking ego. His ego. I told y'all almost a year ago. It's been almost a year probably since I made that video. Maybe less than that. Maybe 4, 5, 6 months. I don't fucking know. I told you that CM fucking skunk, CM stank ass, pussy ass Punk, I told you that his drug of choice isn't a regular drug. His addiction isn't alcohol or any of those things, food or porn or any of that fucking shit. His addiction is his ego. His ego. It always has been and it always will be. CM Punk thinks he is bigger than what he really fucking is. There have been guys who has fucking came in the wrestling business after CM Punk who have had more success than CM Punk. More success than CM Punk. So, to be honest with you, CM Punk is a bitch. He always has been. He always will be. He's a crybaby bitch. And Tony Khan needs to have enough fucking common sense in his fucking brain to realize that. And if CM Punk wants to take his ball and go home at any point, because we know when CM Punk is fed up and the queen, CM Punk is fed up with everything that's going on and he's not getting treated fairly. As soon as he gets like that, he's going to take his ball and go home. He is going to take his ball and go home. And guess what? Tony Khan's going to look like a fucking dumbass. You should have never fucking signed CM Punk, bro. You didn't need CM Punk. You had a roster full of wrestlers that you should have had developed, pushed, and put on the fucking main screen. Not made to look like fucking jobbers. Even though they are still jobbers. But if your brand needs to be pushed out further, you gotta have your guys and girls and whatever other the case may be, you gotta have those motherfuckers look like they're actually about something. Like they actually mean something. But you know what? Tony Khan don't got enough fucking common sense to do that. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. And I know a lot of people have said previously, because of Tony Khan, I've made some comments and I've been too harsh. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? Tony Khan is a fucking idiot. He's an idiot. You got Wardlow, MJF, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, fucking House of whatever, House of Whack. You got fucking Darby Allin. And out of all those fucking motherfuckers, you choose CM Punk to be your champion. You choose the crybaby bitch who will never, ever stop crying to be your champion. For what? Because you got a bunch of fat fuckers who sit in the fucking crowd with a CM Punk shirt on? Because you got 40-year-old men crying over fucking CM Punk, a motherfucker who wouldn't spit on you if you was fucking on fire? That's the reason why you gave him the championship? Not build a new star? But you want to always compare your stupid fucking brand to WWE. That brand is trash, Tony Khan. And I know. I've been telling y'all that I'm going to make this Tony Khan video. I do want to let y'all know shit happens. Like I tell you every single time when I don't post, life happens. Sometimes I'm not able to post and sometimes I'm a little bit busy, but I am always active on Twitter. Any questions anybody ever has to ask me or if anything anybody wants to say to me, y'all can always hit me on Twitter at MaskedUpMarks. But I'm going to be really, really honest with y'all. CM Punk is a bitch. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. He's a baby back bitch. And I know y'all probably missed me calling Cody Rhodes a blonde bitch, but guess what? Cody Rhodes left AEW, and his blonde bitch ways aren't so present anymore. But CM Punk is a bum bitch, a homeless bum bitch. That's what he looks like. CM Punk's 40 years old, still complaining about the same shit he was complaining about. And now, here's the fucking crazy part about it. And I know it sounds like I'm ranting because this shit just irritates the fuck out of me. CM Punk, I just can't stand the motherfucker. I don't like seeing him on the TV. I've never liked him. I've never been a fan of him. I've always thought he was a cry baby bitch. I always thought the pipe bomb was fucking stupid, lame, and the shit is not creative. Sorry, Vince. Sorry. You let him go out there and cry and bitch and moan like a little bitty bitch. I always thought that CM Punk was a bitch, and I still think CM Punk's a bitch. The only thing that CM Punk ever did in his life that were good things was not drink alcohol and fuck AJ. Those are the only fucking things that he has ever done. Because his wrestling career is a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It is a fucking joke. Back when CM Punk had the opportunity to wrestle Triple H, Paul Levesque, right? And that whole situation went on where CM Punk left and blah, 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 and they sent him the thing. You got to realize you are CM Punk. You are not fucking God, dude. You're not God. You're CM fucking skunk. You stink. You suck. You fucking suck. You've always fucking sucked. You should be thrilled and proud to be in the ring with Triple H, bro. He was a legend then. He was more of a legend then than you will ever be in your fucking career. And he didn't even have the fucking heart attack or any of those things or do NXT or any of that shit yet. But you had a problem with fucking wrestling him? CM Punk, you have always been a bitch. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about his promos. I don't give a fuck about him getting kissed by Jon Moxley. Pause. That shit is weird as hell. Pause. I don't know why Moxley keep kissing people and motherfucking monkeypox is around. Y'all motherfuckers cannot be kissing people when monkeypox is around. Like, I'll tell a motherfucker straight up, listen, hey, you cute. You look good. Hey, I know you like my playlist and you want to become one of my future baby mamas. That's cool. I don't have any baby mamas, just by the way, to let y'all messed up motherfucking militia, messed up Mark's militia know and the AEW Pack Smokers. I'm just playing. I don't have a baby mama. I don't fucking do that. But I know that you look good. You look good as hell. Shit, I got my playlist. You done left your baby daddy house, so now you about to become our baby mama. I'm still not kissing you because monkeypox is around, and I don't want monkeypox. I don't want that shit. I don't want a bunch of bumps and motherfucking warts and shit all over my face from kissing a bitch on the lips. Please. Please. I'm cool on that. I'm gravy on that. But back to what our topic is really about today. CM Punk is a bitch. And YouTube may take this shit down. Y'all might not even ever see this fucking video. I don't know if I could call him a bitch in the bio. I don't really give a fuck. CM Punk's a bitch. A baby back, bum ass, bitch ass bitch. And he always has been. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He could dog and diss Adam Page or whatever the fuck promo, all that fucking fake ass wannabe kayfabe bullshit that go on in fucking AEW. It don't matter. CM Punk is still a fucking skunk steak bitch. He'll always be that way. When things don't go his way, he'll cry. When he doesn't have enough attention and something to feed his ego, he'll cry. complain. I don't feel like I'm getting treated fair. I'm CM Punk. I spent years not wrestling, but now that I'm not relevant anymore, you should make me relevant. CM Punk, you didn't go to AEW to fucking build up AEW. You went to AEW to build up CM Punk. That's just the truth, dude. And if you ever go back to WWE to get your Hall of Fame ring, you don't fucking deserve it because you're not a Hall of Famer. You have done nothing in the wrestling business to even be considered halfway a fucking Hall of Famer. The Godfather would be a bigger Hall of Famer. Your Godfather is a Hall of Famer. Godfather would be a bigger Hall of Famer than you because at least he had hoes. You ain't even got no hoes. You just got a Pepsi tattoo. A pussy-ass Pepsi tattoo. For what? Why? 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 You're the most generic pussy-ass wrestler that has ever been in the business. Nobody gives a fuck about a Pepsi plunge or fucking go to sleep. Kenta does it better anyways. Or whatever the fuck he go by in New Japan. I don't know. At least his shit look real. When you do that shit, you look like a fucking idiot. CM Punk, you suck. You stink. You're a bitch. Quit complaining. Be happy that you're still in the wrestling business. Be happy that those fat fuckers in AEW even let you be fucking relevant. Because you're not relevant in wrestling. To the people from the wrestling community who talk about this shit, CM Punk, you are not fucking relevant, bro. CM Punk, you're not on the same level as Seth Rollins. You're not on the same level as Roman Reigns. You're not on the same level as fucking Austin Theory. Sorry, Austin Theory has done nothing, and he's still more relevant than you. Still has gonna have a better career than you. You're not even on the same level as fucking Hornswoggle. You're not. And I know you fat fuckers who listen to the pipe bomb and that's all you fucking talk about. That's all you can bring up is a fucking pipe bomb, or how he can sit pretzel style in the fucking ring, or how he can talk about, oh, this is another CM Punk, or blah, 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 or how Tony Khan can post on fucking Twitter how CM Punk is going to be there for 1,000 days and 1,000 shows and still not fucking have any good ratings. And sooner or later, I know you guys like to say shit on AEW, but soon when you go to PG, you're not going to be able to fucking say shit no more. CM Punk is a bitch. And honestly, I'll be ready for him to just cry and complain to Tony Khan that he's ready to go so he can fucking retire for good. So long, c'est la vie, get your bitch ass out the wrestling business. We don't want you here. We didn't want you to come back. We don't give a fuck about a fat 40-year-old motherfucker crying on the fucking TV because your pussy ass is back. Fuck you, CM Punk. You're a bitch. You always been a bitch. You always been a bitch. And then you complain about some shit that happened to you back when you was in WWE, how you felt like THEROCK came in and took your shine when you're in fucking AEW doing the same exact fucking shit. I need to take a drink. Give me 1 second, y'all. Your fucking punk ass is in AEW doing the same exact shit. So CM Punk, what is the difference between you now and The Rock back then? Oh, I can tell you. The Rock is a billionaire. The Rock is one of the biggest names in the acting business, the entertainment business. The Rock has charisma. The Rock is a decent wrestler. I'm not going to say The Rock is a great wrestler. He's a decent wrestler. The Rock has a Hall of Fame. The Rock is a Hall of Famer. The Rock has a legendary lineage of family members. The Rock's father is Dwayne Johnson, the Soul Man. What the fuck do you have, CM Punk? A Pepsi tattoo. You got a working woman tattoo, a Pepsi tattoo, and a tattoo of some what is I don't even know, G.I. Joe. Some bullshit. CM Punk, what the fuck have you ever done for wrestling? And I know my AEW pack smokers, y'all will agree with me on this shit because y'all don't fuck with CM Punk just as much as I don't fuck with CM Punk. Somebody in the comment section, tell me something fucking CM Punk has done. And then also I want you to tell me what he has done for AEW. Because AEW is in the same shithole it was in a year ago, 2 years ago. It's not growing. AEW is not growing. AEW has not become any bigger than what it was last year. If not, it's fallen lower. The tweets are lower. The show ratings are lower. There's nobody else to sign to AEW. Adam Cole, stale. Keith Lee, stale. Isaiah Swerve Scott, stale. Ember Moon, stale. The rest of the Undisputed Era, stale. Kenny Omega, stale. The Young Bucks, grown adult men dressed like little kids, wearing rompers and shit with Jordans. Who the fuck wears a romper with Jordans besides a female? And even a female is not even finna wear no fucking romper with no fucking Jordans. Come on, Young Bucks. Y'all have no swag. And I know fucking young kids don't say swag, but I'm grown as hell. I say whatever the fuck I want, and this is my platform. The Young Bucks have no swag. They dress like fucking jobbers. They dress like jobbers. They dress just like what they are. Fucking jobbers. They flex and they have no muscles. What are you flexing for? And I know I'm getting off of something else. Listen, what's today? Today's Monday. Okay. Let's go for tomorrow. I'm going to drop AEW Sucks 2.0. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm motherfucking tired of hearing about how AEW is so great and how AEW has accomplished so many things and how AEW has won all of these fake awards that was created by Dave Meltzer, and Dave Meltzer don't even give a fuck about him no more. What's the hype in the business right now? People talk about if Bray Wyatt coming back. People talk about Sasha Banks. People talk about the UK show. People talk about who gonna dethrone Roman. Nobody gives a fuck about AEW right now. What? Cause John Moxley French kissed CM Punk? A skunk? John Moxley could have fucking kissed Pepe Le Pew on the fucking mouth. And he would have at least, like the Looney Tunes would have been like, God damn, that nigga kissed Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew, whatever the fuck his name. I don't give a fuck what that bitch name is. Nigga's name. I don't fucking know. At least he would have kissed somebody that was legendary. John Moxley ain't even kissed somebody that was worth kissing. He could have kissed his own ass. What the fuck? What? Because CM Punk do another promo about how he's CM Punk and he's such a great wrestler and this is his ring? Nobody cares. You're not the greatest wrestler ever. You're not the fucking GOAT. You're not the best in the world. You're the worst in the world. The worst in the world. The worst in the world. That little boy who was wrestling with Braun Strowman and won the tag team championship, Nicholas, he's a better wrestler than you. Carmella's a better wrestler than you, CM Punk. And it's Carmella. She look good as hell. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody gives a fuck about you having a Pepsi tattoo. You are a 40-year-old man. Remove that shit, CM Punk. It's time to retire. Get the fuck out of the business and realize that you are a baby back stank skunk ass bitch. Nobody cares if you don't get what you want. Nobody cares if this is your 1-year anniversary of being in AEW. You've done nothing for AEW but make it as shitty as it already was. You've blocked out young stars' opportunities to become champion. Wardlow walking around with a belt that means absolutely fucking nothing. Miro walking around calling himself a redeemer. He calling himself a pastor. He ain't got no fucking gimmick. He don't know what he want to do. He want to be a pastor, redeemer, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. He don't fucking know what he want to do. Sorry, God, for all that bad language. Hey, look, shit. He don't know what the fuck he want to do. CM Punk has done nothing for AEW. You haven't built no stars. You haven't had no great matches. And you've been gone for months. You don't deserve to be a champion. What they needed to do is they needed to give CM Punk the TNT championship and then give Wardlow the heavyweight championship. Because here's some news flash, Tony Khan, and I don't know if you're hearing it, but this just in. Master Marks News says, if you don't fucking put the heavyweight championship on Wardlow, Wardlow is going to go to WWE. He's going to go to WWE, and they're going to treat him like Batista. And he's going to be a star. He's going to look like a star. That's just in from the news flash from Master Up Marks News. We'll be back to you once again with some more stupid-ass Tony Khan shit. He's going to be treated like a fucking star. So you better figure it out. And you better figure it out quick. You better kick CM Punk in the ass. Tell him to go kiss Jon Moxley's ass. Tell Jon Moxley to kiss CM Punk. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. The shit's lame as fuck. Who cares? Get the shit off the fucking TV. That's why y'all ratings is so shitty now. That's why y'all ratings so terrible. You got Parker Bowe, and this is just turned into AEW. AEW sucks is coming soon. Then the Tony Khan bullshit. I really don't even give a fuck about Tony Khan right now because he's a fucking idiot. I'm tired of talking about him. He does nothing. He doesn't grow his business. His business needs to fucking close. They need to just close AEW. But before I let y'all go and end this fucking video, what the fuck is Parker Bowe doing? You dumbass. You're wasting your career, Joe. Yeah, Vince McMahon fired your ass, but you had no fucking charisma and you're goofy as fuck in the ring. You can't run. You can't run, Parker Bowe. You run like a doofus. You're talented. You're young. You're athletic. All you need to do is work on your in-ring work. Work on your promo skills. And guess what? You're not going to get that working for AEW. You should have took your fucking ass to Lucha Underground, Mucha Lucha Wrestling, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Japan Wrestling something. You could have took your talents to anywhere. You could have went to motherfucking whatever and did the skullduggery with skullduggery and shit. Go see Bone Cold. Because at this point, signing to AEW is like signing to Death Row when fucking Suge Knight was on Death Row. And you see how that went. Everybody left. Some people went to heaven. Some people motherfucker went to No Limit Records. Some people got the fuck out of there. But they left. It's a sinking ship. AEW is a sinking ship. And when you have a sinking ship inside of a sinking ship, if you get what I mean, CM Punk inside of AEW, your ship is never going to fucking float. You're never going to be above water. You're always going to be in a predicament where your numbers are falling lower and lower and lower. If you've seen that your numbers are that fucking low, why don't you try to create something that's actually good to watch on TV? Nobody wants to see Jon Moxley kiss a man. Nobody gives a fuck about Parker Bowe and Sonny Kiss. Nobody cares about that shit, bro. It's all jobber TV. All jobber TV. All jobber wrestling. AJW. It's not AEW. It's all jobber wrestling. We'll talk more about that shit tomorrow. Anyways, this has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment. Tell us if you had us. Tell us if you love us. CM Punk will always remain a skunk punk bitch. Follow me on Twitter. If you got any questions and you want to talk, you can even DM me. My DMs is open. I'm always free to talk. I'm out this bitch.